Ultra-shallow tillage, often also called minimal tillage, is a soil cultivation technique which involves the least possible interference with its structure. The aim is to preserve the natural soil layers and prevent erosion. Stubble tillage at a depth of 2 to 3 cm has many advantages. Apart from the clearly visible lower cultivation costs and significantly higher surface efficiency, the undisturbed soil structure in the deeper layers is of great importance here. The topic of shallow soil cultivation is not just a trend, but a method that is practically devoid of flaws. By cultivating stubble at 2-3 cm, we meet the most important condition of stubble farming, which is to stop evaporation. By working so shallowly, most of the crop residues are not mixed with the soil and rest on the surface. Also, the layer of left mulch effectively prevents water loss. Furthermore, by working very shallowly, we move a small mass of soil, thereby using much less fuel. Cultivating very shallowly allows us to work quickly, which increases surface efficiency. However, the main goal of ultra-shallow tillage is to cover the surface lightly, thus promoting rapid wheat and volunteer seed germination. Most wheat seeds and volunteer oilseed rape need not only contact with soil, but also light to germinate quickly. By cultivating the soil too deeply, we bury the seeds which will germinate in the following years. Therefore, ultra-shallow tillage is the best method to reduce the risk of weed infestation in the current and subsequent growing seasons. Once the wheat and volunteer seeds have germinated, a second pass with shallow tillage can be done, destroying the seedlings and encouraging the remaining seeds to germinate. Ultra-shallow tillage proves effective in many contexts, but it is particularly beneficial in the conditions and situations that I will now list. Firstly, ultra-shallow tillage helps protect soil from water and wind erosion, making it ideal for fields on steep slopes in areas with heavy rainfall or where winds are strong. Secondly, in places where water is a precious resource, minimal soil disturbance can help retain moisture, reducing evaporation and promoting water infiltration. Thirdly, in areas where soil is intensively farmed and prone to degradation, ultra-shallow tillage can help in restoring and maintaining soil health. Fourthly, by reducing the number of passes over the field and the need for heavy equipment, ultra-shallow tillage can lead to fuel savings, time and equipment costs. Additionally, ultra-shallow tillage is often used in conservation agriculture systems, which promote soil health, biological diversity, and environmental sustainability. Although ultra-shallow tillage might initially seem to favor weeds, it is a method that significantly helps in weed management in the long run. Another advantage of ultra-shallow tillage is that it does not interfere with the deeper soil layers. We don't disturb the structure built by the preceding crop. The root system of the preceding plants remains entirely in the soil, creating natural spaces for the roots of the successive plant over time. By shallow cultivation, we leave untouched channels naturally created by earthworms. Thanks to this, we always have good structure, the soil freely absorbs water and oxygen reaches it as well. Ultra-shallow cultivation is the technology of the future. In the current reality, where the active substances of many herbicides are disappearing, natural weed control proves to be the most effective. Moreover, this method of weed management virtually doesn't burden our environment. A range of machines that can cultivate the soil very shallowly is the direction of the future for the development of the Rolmako company. These include the Spring Expert mulching harrow, the TurboCut knife roller, and the TurboCut Plus version with a section of wavy discs. An interesting solution in this area is the combo till, which is a combination of a shallow cultivation cultivator and a mulching harrow. In the disc harrow segment, it's worth betting on the Rolmako speed cutter disc harrow, in which wavy discs work to cut and loosen the soil shallowly. For shallow cultivation, you can also use the matrix rotary hoe. This machine will also be effective in mechanical weed control in various crops, as well as in destroying crust formed in the soil after a long and wet winter. If you want to delve into the secrets of planning and achieving higher efficiency in cultivation, we invite you to visit our comprehensive agricultural guide available at the link knowhowrolmako.com. In our guide, we thoroughly discuss over 50 topics related to agriculture. You will find not only information about different types of soil, but also ways to shape its properties, which are crucial for the growth of healthy and abundant crops. Additionally, we will advise you on how to meet eco-scheme guidelines, which can contribute to receiving additional funding for your farming activities. Our guide is not only a source of knowledge, but also a practical tool that will help you in your daily work in the field. Whether you are an experienced farmer or a beginner, our articles contain useful tips and strategies that can improve the efficiency of your farming activities. Don't wait any longer. Visit our website today and start your journey towards even greater successes in agriculture. To summarize, erosion protection, improved soil health, saving time and costs, moisture retention, reduced CO2 emissions, supporting biodiversity, better water infiltration, and reducing soil compaction are just some of the advantages of ultra-shallow cultivation. For it to be successful in the field, several conditions must be met. Remember that the cultivated surface must be level. In this technology, ruts left by the combine can be problematic. Another important point is optimal soil moisture. It is also crucial that machines with larger working widths accurately follow the terrain's irregularities. By applying appropriate practices and cultivation equipment like those from Rolmako, ultra-shallow cultivation will quickly bring you tangible benefits, and the field will reward you with increasing yields year after year.